Morning, guys. Today is December 1st and I'm going to attempt at doing Vlogmas, although I might do Vlogmas Weekmas because I don't know if I can be that entertaining for every single day a vlog, unless I did like a 2-minute vlog every day. Yeah, so I should have gone the other way, duh. Anyway, so right now I'm leaving the office and I'm forcing myself to go grocery shopping. I do not want to go grocery shopping right now. I hate wearing my sunglasses. It's like there's winter sun, but then there's also like daylight savings, and so there's like no daylight all at the same time. But anyway, so right now I'm on my way to the grocery store and I've written out a list. Also, okay, there's a lot of things that I want to say. Okay, so guys, oh my goodness, like, oh, don't even know if you can see me anymore. What I was gonna say is, for one, Tidal has a lo-fi Christmas playlist. Literally something you didn't know you needed, but you absolutely need. Oh, okay. Okay, I know where I am. Cool. Am I? No, I'm going straight. Shiznit. This lo-fi Christmas playlist is really cool. It's literally lo-fi, but then like melodies of songs that you know, like Christmas songs you know. So yeah, if you guys have Tidal, totally hit that up. If you don't, I don't know. I feel like Apple Music probably has something like that. But anyway, I was talking about how I'm supposed to be eating healthier, and basically I just don't eat enough vegetables on a day-to-day. It's a conscious effort for me to eat vegetables, and maybe that's what everyone, but the older I get, the more uncomfortable I feel when I don't eat them, but I continue to not eat them. So what I'm saying is that I want to continue to consciously eat them, and it's hard, but it's not hard at the same time. So whatever, yeah. I'm trying to kickstart kickstart my 2020 goals, my new year goals, because it's like, honestly, there's no better time than the present to start living your best life, because it's just like, what are you waiting on a whole new month to start what you should be doing right now? Like, I don't know, I just feel like in my head I'm just going to have this feeling of being like stereotypical. That's not even the freaking word. That is not the word. Predictable, what's the word? I can't think of the word right now. But I don't want to be that way, basically. I have a lot of goals that I've been trying to start, you know, since I graduated. Honestly, graduated college, which wasn't that long ago, but honestly it was like low-key 6 months ago. That's half a bloody year right there. Like, what? It's like, so what have you been doing? That's like half a year. It took you this long to start your goals because you're like, oh, the new year. It's like, well, life passes you by so fast. So it's like, honestly, make the most of it right now. And so with that being said, I just really forced myself to write down the things that I wanted to do. It's really just about being intentional, and I just really need to kind of like
turn right onto North Druid Hills Road,
force myself to be more intentional all to freaking gather, like whether it be just in the way that I eat or even the way that I complete tasks. Right turn, yield on flashing red arrow after stop. Okay. I'm not getting in there. Like, what the heck? I'm not getting through. It's actually impossible.
In half a mile, turn right onto Peachtree Road Northeast.
So anyway, I have a lot of things that I've been wanting to improve about my life goals, and a lot of them are really just like taking the first steps that I can take when it comes to like you know, professional opportunities that I want to have, and like things of that sort. Come on, like there's just like so many things that like I want to do, and there are things that maybe I can't do right now, but I've got to take the first step on doing, whether that just be like researching things, and so I just really like need to get better about that. And then also when it comes to freaking like changing my diet, like, okay, that's just as simple as make a grocery list with better options. Because when I first moved and like was having to eat on my own, like you're not on campus, like, you know, you're actually having to plan out your meals and like eat like an adult. When I very first started like having to do that, like I was a lot more intentional about the things that I ate, and I would try to like eat full meals, and I realized quickly that when you're working, you really need, it's like when you're working and you're not like going to class every day, you're not screwing around and like, you know, randomly doing your homework at 1 a.m, you need to eat. You really need to eat to fulfillment because you get hungry. You're using your brain a lot more, so you appreciate sustenance a lot more. So yeah, once I realized that, then I started to like really take my meals more seriously, and now I've kind of like fallen short. Now I've kind of fallen short, and I just like, I don't know, need to get back into the swing of things. Hello guys, so I've made it back home. It's actually been several hours since I made it back home, but I was on the phone and didn't get around to recording anymore, and so like I already cooked, I already ate and everything like that. So I'm just gonna kind of show you guys like what I made. So I made my lunch. I literally bought some boneless, skinless chicken breast, which I absolutely hate. But and this is like not the most appetizing view. I'm literally putting it on a paper towel because I took it out of the pan and put it on here. So you're probably like, what the heck, this is random. I just like got pan sauteed some, that's what sauteed means. Anyway, I just sauteed some freaking asparagus and the chicken. On the chicken, I just have I put some Tony Sashimi, which you gotta be careful when using this because it's high in sodium. Some classic black pepper. On the chicken, I put those same things. I think I was talking about. Anyway, I put this Trader Joe's glaze, only a smidgen, because again, this is high in sugar. Anything with a glaze is sugar. It's got 6 grams of sugar, which doesn't seem like a lot, but a serving size is 1 tablespoon. So let's say you like dash this on there, then you might be up to freaking like 12, 24 grams of sugar. So you really gotta be careful when using things like this. It's definitely something you use sparingly. So yeah. Then of course I just popped some extra olive oil on there. Again, you gotta be careful with this. This is high in fat, so you don't want to use too much of that. But yeah. And excuse my mess because it got kind of crazy because I was literally, I wouldn't say I was meal prepping, but like I was trying to prep as much as I could. So I also made a soup using these. I was using these like steamed chicken soup dumplings from Trader Joe's. Again, I mean, this wasn't even about being healthy. I was just curious, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what, yeah, high as heck in sodium. But yeah, so that was just kind of a fail. I mean, granted, it's not like you're going to take 100% of the salt out of your diet, but also supplement that with water. So this is what, sorry I sound disgusting. I used so much pepper today that my nose is freaking out. But this is what my soup is looking like. I made up a stock. Actually, I did not make my stock. I had some chicken stock and I just put that in there. This is some kale. I chopped up some onions. This is not the most appetizing thing. That's better lighting, kind of. I put some, let's see, let me use my right hand. I put some mushrooms in there. Well, you can see the onions. There's some carrots, the kale. But I also put like a little bit of onion, a little bit of mushroom. That's what you see right there. And yeah, so this is like one part stock, 2 parts water, and then just seasoned it to taste. And yeah, I mean, it tastes pretty decent. Usually I make a kale sausage, what else do I put in that? Sausage potato soup that my mom used to make still makes all the time, but I usually will make that as well for myself. I didn't make that this time because I just like randomly bought things, and so I just like put all this together. So yeah, this is probably, like, realistically for me, this is probably like 2.5 servings. And I'll just have this at some point. I don't know, I might take this for lunch one day because it's getting so freaking cold. So yeah, I put some, like, a little dash of Worcestershire in there, a dash of hot sauce, and then, like, I don't actually own any soy sauce, but I had some leftover, like, food packets, like soy sauce packets, so I just put 1 packet of that in there, which is probably the equivalent of like 2 tablespoons. So yeah, this is pretty good too. Then that's like a lot of heat. Then in the oven I just have some chicken legs, like roasting. Why do I have this? I look like a freaking turd. Okay, then in the oven I just have some chicken legs roasting at like 400 over some Brussels sprouts. And then I have like a random sweet potato on the side because that's gonna go into my lunch for tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just like waiting on that to be done, and that's pretty much it. That's like that's like a decent amount of food. That's a lot of food. And I still have two what's that called over there? 2 chicken, like boneless, skinless chicken breasts left over there. So I'm not quite sure how my lunch is gonna work. I get very bored easily of food. That's why I have so many random dishes, like, but I know I need a lot of vegetable. Honestly, I should have made more asparagus than I did, because I'm trying to have vegetable dominant dishes, and I might, you know what, I'll probably add some Brussels sprouts into my lunch. I just really do not eat enough vegetables, so I'm trying to like really rack up on that and like push myself to eat more of those, push myself to drink more water. That's really gonna help me so much. Like, vegetables are like, depending on which ones you eat and how you prep them, that's what I always try to be careful of, how I prep them. They're like 0, you know, like eating 0 calories or 0 whatever. I mean, not 0 calories, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you can eat so many of them and you're fine, but you really got to be careful about which ones you eat. And even the ones that you eat that you don't season, like excuse me, like carrots, if you're just eating carrots, like that's still a lot of sugar. And if your body is like kind of sugar dependent or whatever, like me, which I love sugar, and I'm not gonna take it out of my diet completely, but I am gonna try to like really bring it in. I'm not really doing anything else, so this is fun because I haven't cooked in so long, because I've just been like, I don't even know what I've been eating for dinner. Like, I've had people come over, so like I've been either going out to a restaurant or eating leftovers from a restaurant or something like that. So yeah, we'll see how this goes.